Hey everyone, it's Pixelade here, and welcome back to the channel. A little salty that there's news because I deliberately waited until like 3 p.m. to upload a video today just to make sure that there wasn't news because I wanted to avoid this. I didn't want to put 2 videos up in one day. I wanted to save that mod overview for a day that there was no news, and I thought today was going to be that day. But it looks like a new blog post from the Sim Gurus has been posted pretty late actually, and this one is for the upcoming stuff pack, The Sims 4 Nifty Knitting. It was posted by Sim Guru Connor and states, "Welcome back to another deep dive into our upcoming community voted stuff pack, The Sims 4 Nifty Knitting Stuff. That's right, thanks to you and your votes, we have a name, and it rocks." I'd like to remind everyone that game development is rarely straightforward. It's really kind of twisty and sometimes a little squishy, and it's still early in development for our new stuff pack. What I'm trying to say is the pack is actively being worked on, and the information below is subject to change, but enough about that. Let's get started discussing today's topic, rocking chairs. You, the community, voted on what the rocking chair would look like. This was the winning design in case you've forgotten. And this is what it currently looks like. Don't worry, it'll look more like the concept art once our modeler is done with it. This is what we call a work in progress asset. As you can probably surmise, rocking chairs will behave like rocking chairs. I know, how daring. So maybe we don't need to go into explicit detail about how a rocking chair functions, but suffice to say, it is a chair and it rocks, obviously. So let's talk about some of the new gameplay surrounding rocking chairs, because that's where our rocking chairs in The Sims 4 get really interesting. Sitting in a rocking chair is quite relaxing for Sims, so naturally uncomfortable, sad, or angry buffs will diminish quicker. Sims will also gain a bonus to their knitting skill while on the rocking chair, so make sure you take advantage of that. Try building a knitting room with a rocking chair and a stereo playing focus or metal music to fully immerse your Sim in knitting nirvana. And they put the K before nirvana. Oh my gosh, this is just too much for my brain. Yes, metal music and focus music is confirmed. I have a whole video on that. Be sure to check that out. As I mentioned in an earlier blog post, elders will have some unique gameplay with rocking chairs. While sitting in a rocking chair, elder Sims gain increased friendly relationship gains with other Sims. Elders will also be able to reminisce on rocking chairs, gaining a small amount of fun as they relax and explore their mind palace. If you're playing as an elder while they're reminiscing, you'll be able to see glimpses into their mind swirl around them, similar to toddlers when they play make-believe with toys. That is so cute. It's like, oh my god, my little heart is melting. One of my favorite aspects of the Generations pack is all the stuff for elders and, you know, looking back on their life and having canes, and I feel like this is just scratching the surface, but it's something I've been wanting for such a long time. And I'm kind of now excited for this stuff pack. I really, didn't care too much for it, but now actually realizing it's coming pretty soon and our elders can actually reminisce and that the rocking chair definitely has more functionality than I thought, I'm definitely more interested than I was. What elders take away from the whole experience is up to their personality traits. Oh, that's cool, but hopefully something pleasant. So I guess that little make-believe thing that's gonna pop up around their head when they're reminiscing will change depending on their personality traits. Interesting. Here's an in-development clip of the reminisce animation as modeled by this adult Sim. Since adults and elders use the same animation rig, they share the same default Sim that used to model in progress animations in our animation tools. Not only will elders gain unique interactions with rocking chair, but children and toddlers too. Both children and toddler Sims will have a play with rocking chair interaction when they can fulfill fun modes by rocking in an insatiable furor. Check out this adorable, enthusiastic toddler. Where do they get all their energy? We love to explore more with rocking chairs down the road. So let us know if you'd like to see more rocking chairs in the future. Now let's bring it over to the lead animator on our stuff pack, Haiju Chung. We're going to ask her a few questions so she can give us some insight into what it's like to be an animator on The Sims 4. Connor asks, "Can you tell us a little bit about what an animator does on The Sims 4? Haiju responds, "Animators create the Sims' unique movements that show them interacting with other Sims or objects. Every movement a sim makes in-game is individually animated by an animator using our animation tool in The Sims 4. We use our own custom tools that we developed here at Maxis specifically for The Sims. Connor asks, what are some of the challenges you're facing working on the rocking chair and how do you plan to overcome them? IG responds, the rocking chair is a challenging object. We have never made anything quite like it before in The Sims 4. Sims on the rocking chair are able to perform existing interactions, like socializing with other Sims or reading a book, while the chair is in motion. Since we are using the existing animations for these interactions, I have to create the perfect sitting pose that will allow us to blend these animations seamlessly with the movement of the rocking chair. This may sound simple, but it actually is not. We make multiple animations for each interaction to give the visuals some variance. We call these animation loops, and some of the existing interactions like socializing with other Sims while sitting have many different loops with various hand movements and different angles for the Sim's head, among other things. Figuring out the perfect pose so that rocking looks good and works with all of the existing animations we want to use requires a great deal of iteration and testing to get it looking just right. Once we have settled on the perfect pose, then we can start making the unique rocking chair animations, including the knitting while rocking animation. That's interesting insight, you know, and I was thinking about that because they probably just don't make one little animation and it loops over and over and over again, because when you're in game, you would notice that. It's the same thing just happening over and over again. They make different variations of that animation and they all loop separately. That's really cool. Connor asks, is there a specific animation for the rocking chair that you're excited about? Haji responds, yes, there are play with rocking chair animations for both children and toddlers that will be really fun to animate. We shared a clip above in the in progress animation featuring the toddler. I'm looking forward to finishing these animations and seeing them in game with the final rocking chair model. It's going to be so cute. Connor asks, what is your favorite feature you have ever worked on in The Sims 4? And Haiju responds, my favorite feature right now is the Murphy bed in The Sims 4 Tiny Living Stuff Pack. It was difficult to animate like the rocking chair. We hadn't done anything like it before on The Sims 4, so it was challenging. I enjoyed taking on this challenge and it was really fun to animate, especially the failure animation where the Sim gets squished by the bed. That's all for now. Please keep watching the forums. I'll have another deep dive for you soon. Stay safe and keep gaming, Sim Guru Connor. I love these deep dives. Oh my gosh, gurus, please, if you're watching this, please keep doing these. Oh, this is amazing. I just like learning about what we're getting and also learning about what it takes to make the stuff that we're getting. Let me know what you guys think so far of this stuff pack. Have your thoughts changed on it if you really weren't feeling it too much? I can definitely say for me, it has. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you found it entertaining and informative. If you did, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up and add it to your favorites playlist right here on YouTube. Subscribe to become a supporter and ding the bell next to it to receive notifications for any type of future upload on the channel so that you can be a part of the notification squad. You can follow me on social media that includes Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitch, and more. Links are below, and I will see you guys next time. So long.